Ready for operation. Not the shop. 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 Not the shop.
Not the Shop podcast presents Date Night.
Welcome back to another episode of Not the Shop podcast. I am your host, Mac Mall, with my co-host.
It's Kamari, Miss K. Y'all know whichever way I'm feeling.
You dig. And we back again with another date night. I appreciate y'all, everybody who supported the first episode. I want to give mad shout outs to everybody who commented, subbed, and subscribed. Remember, it don't cost you nothing to push a button. Today we got some special guests, and we're going to have a few topics in the building. I got my man Butter here. He was
He was most requested. Butter could not drink before the show, y'all.
They was on Butter the first episode. What you got to say about that, Butter?
Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely not.
They was on your heels, man.
It's okay. It's okay. You did good. We appreciate you.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So how did y'all feel about the first episode?
I felt pretty good about it. I felt like everybody voiced a lot of opinions and outlooks on the things, the topics that we discussed. So I think it was pretty good.
How about you, Sabrina? How did you feel?
We did pretty good, but we need to, just like you said, we need to stop talking over each other, everybody, because you couldn't hear everybody's opinion on certain things.
Right.
So, sometimes we got to give each other a chance to speak and get our whole thought out before we start to comment.
Okay. What you think?
I liked it. I really liked it. Like, I was showing people left and right. So just congratulations to all of us. But on top of that, I mean, there are some tweaks we could have done. But that just comes with each and every show is going to get better. So we're not going to be too hard on ourselves, but every show, just be prepared for better and better and better. And man, it's going to go far for a lot of us. So that's all I got. I would like to hear from you ladies a little bit more, especially you, Sabrina. That was the only thing. I was like, dang, you didn't get to talk as much. And I know you have things that you want to say. So, yes, definitely not talking over each other.
Absolutely. I feel the same way. I feel like the energy was good. I feel like everybody made some good points. We definitely was in the vibe. We was in the zone, And first and foremost, I want to say you ladies look beautiful.
Thanks.
I appreciate y'all for coming out. Y'all
Even
look
though
nice.
one of his trolls said I look like a box Chevy.
And don't forget to mention it was a guy.
And it was a guy. So real quick, before he even go any further, it was a guy that was trolling. But the killing part is he started following you from that girl's show. I ain't even gonna give her name out, but from that show. Like, that's so weird to be a man to follow another man from a dating show. Yeah.
Sassy,
You
hashtag.
troll.
It's really
You
not
troll.
sassy though. I mean, the thing
That
about it
is
is
sassy.
when you give off leadership, a lot of people, look up to you when they
Okay.
see you.
Now, when he started asking you to lead the way,
No,
yes,
Diddy.
Diddy.
No
Because
Diddy.
can I chime in on that? I don't
Yeah.
think that it was more of he was following the leader, because why would you come on your date night show throwing shots at your panel? How's that? He was
No, I ain't saying like I'm leading him or something. I'm just saying when men see other great men, they
But that
tend
wasn't
to
the
lean
case.
towards great men. That's
Okay,
all
but
I'm
as a
saying.
great man,
Yeah.
why would you woman bash people for nothing?
No, I get that. No, I'm not saying he right, but I'm just saying the
Don't
reason
try
why
to-
he followed me. The
That's-
reason
it's
he
not a
said
win
that
for
to you was
it's not a win for you, sweetheart.
right. No, I get it.
It's not a win for you.
No, I get it. I'm with you.
Anywho, let's not forget to introduce our
Yeah, so we got a new
tonight.
guest. Introduce yourself.
Everyone, I'm Portia.
Hey,
Tiana, if you
Portia.
know me.
Tell us a little about yourself.
Oh,
First of all,
What is
are you single?
I am. I am definitely single.
Greatness.
Single and dating.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, that's everybody in here. We all single and dating, so you can get right along in with us.
Yeah, the guy said it was a problem for us to be single and be open
It's
our
so because
40s.
it's so cliche. They always talk about everybody on dating shows are single. That's because
That's not true.
I think it's like this. Unless it's like one of those married shows, it's pretty much because we know how to navigate through bullshit. So we take a little longer to be checked out. That's
Exactly. I agree.
all. We just it just gets the best of us as women because as soon as you fuck up, you're gonna be like, God damn it, girl, you knew you weren't supposed to do that. Then
So
you
why do you
mad.
think y'all do that?
Because we can't help ourselves.
So I want to start out by saying this, right? So we have a new guest, Portia. Obviously, I appreciate you for coming in. Obviously, you had some things to say. I want to hear. Give me a question that you might want to ask, and we'll just build off of that.
Sure. Well, as far as dating, when men are dating women and don't particularly like a certain woman, why do you still hold her as a placeholder instead of just letting her go?
You answered your own question, though. You're a placeholder.
Right. But instead of being honest and verbal about it, why won't you just verbalize that and communicate, this is not what I really want? Why do men have women as
Sometimes men do
placeholders?
it, and we be so delusional, we hit bits and pieces of it.
Right. As for
So,
women,
so that's why.
yeah.
So we really can answer that question for ourselves. I don't think the men need to answer
No,
it.
they do because
We-
women like to hear it.
okay.
What you think?
Well, I don't know, man. Like me, a woman. You call yourself my woman. I think for me, it's not. It's like women take it as a title, but it's more of an act to me. Like you could call yourself my woman all day. Like, oh, I'm your woman. I won't look at you like that because you're not doing the things that I want my woman to do. So I think a lot of women, they take it like a title. But for me, it's more of an action. What are you doing so much for me that's going to make you say that you are my woman?
So is it safe to say that the things that are being done keeps you in that place, right?
Right.
Well, more or less, yeah.
Right. So
More
that's
or
why
less,
so her question was why, if you know genuinely that I'm not gonna be your woman, why you keep stringing me on? Because you know I done told you I want more than this. But you would prefer me to be the placeholder. Why?
I kind of think it like you might be stringing yourself on.
Am I? It take two to tangle, don't it?
I mean,
You ain't gonna leave me
Why-
alone, and I
why-
ain't gonna
why-
leave you alone. So you
I
just as
mean,
guilty as I am,
why
right?
be treated bad? Oh, I'm sorry. Why be treated bad?
Am I really being treated bad, or am I not getting what I wanted? Because if I'm being treated bad, I'm gonna walk away. But if you treating me how I want to be treated, but you still stringing me along by not telling me what I want to hear, I just
hear
stick
what-
around
you
a little
listen
longer.
what you're saying,
I
though.
get
That's a
what
good
he's
point.
saying. I get what he's saying. He's
I
saying-
get what he's saying, but I'm
get what
gonna,
you're saying.
I'm gonna
See-
keep.
see,
I gotta ask it
like,
from every
it's-
angle
it's-
that I'm
it's-
thinking that a woman might be
See,
thinking.
y'all holding on to the title. It's an action. So I'm gonna treat you how you let me treat you.
So that goes back to what I said the first time. Us women can be delusional, and we know what's going on, but we still hold
but
on.
why sit
Right?
there and say like this title is above us, and I'm not treating you like that?
That's not what I said. You heard you. Did you
I
hear me the first
get what
time?
you're saying.
You know what delusional is, right?
Yeah, I mean.
So when we be delusional, sometimes we create things in our head the way we foresee them, even though they're not happening. And we sometimes think that we're being that woman and we're trying our best, and we think if we hold on a little bit tighter, we might win at the end.
You're a problem.
I said that earlier. That
That's
was
like-
part of being delusional.
That's like your problem, but I know me.
But the question is, even though you know it's my problem, why as a man who I would
I think I'm
assume
doing
you
it off
still
of the actions, though. I think
Okay,
the
so-
way I'm treating you is telling you.
So it's safe to say that no matter how good we're acting as women to you, that we can still be as a placeholder, but it's our fault that we're doing these things and acting and hoping and wishing that it's
I
gonna
mean,
get me a little
don't
further.
Get me wrong. I mean, sometimes you meet a bad person.
Okay.
I mean, you're going to meet people that do bad things, you know.
Okay.
But, like, take care of yourself.
So is it safe to say there is no real answer to her question? On why do you do it?
It is an answer.
Okay.
First and foremost, so you saying when you're dealing with somebody, basically you don't see no future coming forward. You just feel like, okay, this person fuck with me and he really not trying to advance to the next level. That's
It's
what
not
you're
that
saying?
the woman don't see the future, is that they sense that the man don't see the future because they're not communicating that. And although they might continue to date or see that woman is not full potential, and what I mean by full potential, they're not consistent. So a woman can sense when a man is using her and dragging her along as a placeholder. But for me, my question is, if you are a man of integrity, which is my favorite line, why can't you communicate that with that woman instead of dragging her along? Because again, as she stated, women are delusional. We can have a fantasy in our mind and think that what we're doing can change your mindset, can change your way of thinking of how we're going to move forward with this situationship. But if you don't see anything that's changeable or you can decipher, then why not communicate that with that woman?
Okay, so
And cut it off.
well, at the end of the
No,
day,
no, I'm just saying.
to be truthful, a man is gonna play as long as you let him. Okay, so at the end of the day, I don't want to make it seem like it's y'all fault, but it really is, because I think that when women like a man, she make excuses for his bullshit. You know that he's not showing you what you want and need, and you still have it in the back of your mind because you like this person. You know, when women tend to be intimate with men, they tend to let their emotions get the best of them. So you think just because, okay, yeah, I'm intimate with this man, I'm a potential candidate to be his woman. But men move as if our emotions is not connected to our sex drive. So we're not thinking on the same capacity that you're thinking. You're thinking, yeah, he having sex with me, he like me, this could be a potential. I like this dude, he got his shit together. This could be somebody that I could see myself with. But for him, it could be just what it is, you know? And I think that ultimately women string themselves along too far and then kind of try to make the man feel guilty about not communicating. Like he was saying, like, it's all in the action. What a man shows you is how he feels. And that's just what it is, you know? Although you can have a good man, but it might be the wrong season. Every good man is not ready to be with a woman. Just because he's a good potential and he's available, he might not necessarily be in that capacity where he's like, I want to settle down right now. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, when you have a bunch of options, I don't think women realize that pleasing a man is not that hard, but ultimately, there's a lot that goes into it, especially when you got options, because just like women, men want the best option for ourselves, but we go about it in different ways. Women, best option to them is security. Our best option is peace. So although you feel like you might be bringing some good to the table, how does he feel about that is the question. Because you can make yourself believe you the best woman alive, but how does he feel? So like I say, you can be the best woman in the world. You might check off all the boxes, but if that man is not ready for a relationship, it's never gonna happen, regardless of how good you are. A lot of y'all think it's y'all fault. It's not. You just caught a certain man in the wrong season. And it's just that simple.
I know them comments like, this man got some sense for real.
Well, let me give y'all no sense. Real quick.
Nonsense.
And
Really?
Yeah, just give you like just the real. And from the answer that you trying to seek, right? What you trying to get is one word that just comes to my mind: sex. Why is he doing this? Sex.
Stop.
Why won't he do this? Sex. Sex. Sex.
But if you can get sex from
What do you
anywhere,
mean by
then
that?
why not just
Well,
let that woman go?
this is what I mean by that.
He did say
She's
no sense.
wondering,
He said no.
why
sense.
won't this man
Started off
just
with
tell me? I'm not going to tell you because I want to have sex.
Bingo. Okay. I got you now, brother.
It's understandable. I understand that.
I got you. I got you. I mean,
I'm with him when he's right.
I'm with you. I'm with
Especially
you when
if
you're
she
right.
good.
All that what he said, it rides right around sex.
Right. I'm not going to prolong that, but I understand what you're saying. But at the same time, if you can get sex anywhere, then why continue to...
He likes your sex.
Okay.
Butter
Okay,
got sense when he
so
don't
to
drink.
say this, right? If you basically dealing with a man, right,
No
and he
sense.
continues to deal with you, it's something about you that he like, okay? And you serve a purpose. When a man has options, every woman serves a purpose, and they around to serve that purpose. He might be dealing with multiple women, but all of them is not good at sex. Some of them might be good listeners. Some of them might be sugar mamas. Some of them might be good head hunters. You never know, but all of them don't have the total package. Everybody's around for a good reason.
Y'all don't either, but we figured out.
Look,
get it.
always remember this, ladies. Beauty. It always starts there. Like I meet a lot of women, and they get so tapped into having these characteristics, independency. I don't need a man. They forget about what we really care about, and that's beauty. Don't never lose that. So I don't care how hard you work. I don't care how much you have. Do not lose your sense of beauty.
Are you speaking in a physical?
Yeah.
So men would prefer a beautiful woman over anything?
I mean, that's where it starts.
I'm glad we went
That-
there.
that-
It
that's like
starts
well,
right
that's
there,
a
but
fact.
that's not
Well, we
necessarily.
did
That's
address
not
that.
necessarily the end all be all. I'm gonna just be at the end of the day, it depends on what caliber of man that we talking about, right? A top tier man obviously wants a fucking a trophy. You feel what I'm saying? And this is why so many relationships are not lasting, because people are together for the wrong reasons.
Well,
Now-
we seek physical in the beginning, so I
Exactly.
mean, it's almost no way to avoid that until you learn the person, because we seek physical. So if
So that's why typically, and y'all can answer me this. So that's why typically when men are cheating, they're cheating with somebody completely different looking than their woman
I
at home.
just said she serves
Yeah.
a purpose.
Right.
You might be,
And not saying that they're
love of
ugly,
his
but
life.
they're like the one that you're typically cheating with is the one that
Filling the
that's
void you
the
can't
superficial look and everything. While if you ever been on the side, you're looking at the girl at home like she plain Jane, and a lot of y'all do that because that's just what it is. And yeah, just like what was that last week when Tim was like, the girls wearing the stocking bodysuits out with just a thong and maybe some pasties, and you trying to figure out why you can't secure a good man or a good relationship, and it's because of stuff like that.
But some men like that.
They like it, but they don't want it at home.
they
Some
don't
men
like
will-
it.
They like it. They like
to
it
fuck
outside,
that.
but they don't
we
want
like
it at
to
home.
fuck that.
No, we
do
like
not
that
like
all
That's what
as
I
a
said.
wife.
You like it outside.
If a
Yeah,
man
for
tell you
sure.
that he don't like that, he lying.
Yeah.
Like all men, like you gotta understand the species. Like you're the woman.
That's the
I'm
physical
the
you
man.
like
But
first.
you can't use like though.
Right.
It's lust. It's
Lust,
not
yes.
like, because you don't
Let's-
like.
let's
Well,
do that.
lust is a
You
form.
just see her ass
No,
out. You see a
lust,
little
you just
bubble in the
wanna-
back, and it's turning you on.
No,
Real shit.
because now see there you go. Because sometimes I like me being attracted to you, like I told y'all before, don't mean nothing to a man like me. Like I think that's just a form of intellect. The more you go through, the more intelligent you get. Then you can start to drift away from those things
Right.
from experiences.
Yeah,
Right.
but
But
initially it's the beauty. You're not finna go up to no ugly girl and see if she's intellectual, motherfucker.
Beauty is
No,
in
no,
the eye
no,
of the
no.
Come on, stop
beholder.
the
No,
bullshit.
but like I said, that's the form of intellect. You grow into that.
Yeah, but
You
you're
grow,
not
like,
going to
go through enough
approach.
bad
What
You're
he
not,
shit.
said, he-
you're
You ain't
not going to
gonna be-
approach an unattractive woman.
No, look at it like this. You see how you have like me. Sometimes like you ever feel like that a person is not in your league, like you probably
Yes.
might be just playing yourself. Like
Yeah.
I get that a lot from women. They, I say and do things, and they don't believe me.
What do you mean not in your league? As a physical
As
or
a physical, where I'm skinny, you're fat. You know what I'm saying?
So
That
you
type
talk
of
to
thing.
women that's not in your league.
some-
Is what you're saying?
Well, sometimes people charm you, man.
I'm talking about you.
I've been charmed.
You've been charmed by ugly girls.
Yeah, about ugly girl. I've been charmed. You know
You
what
like
I'm
They
saying?
can be
that
ugly
song?
but have a good personality.
Exactly.
It
you know.
happens. I get that a lot.
But they
Well,
didn't
you
never
know
get
that.
past the fucking stage, though.
Listen, beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
I'm asking you.
Basically, he said mind your business.
Yeah, he
No,
told
I'm
you to shut
asking.
up.
But he
What
told you to
happened?
mind your business.
After you cracked her, what happened?
I blame it on the alcohol.
That was
right,
it.
exactly. Full of shit.
You know what? Sometimes I be with you and then you just make me just.
It is what it is, though. At least
Right.
you speaking true.
I'm-
Truthfully.
but that's what we here for to talk about. Now, don't think that I'm a bad person or
Nobody
this.
said you're a
I'm,
bad person.
I'm just saying. You
You
know what
just
I'm saying?
funny.
Because
You are who
they
you
they
are.
was not nice to me on the comments. You know what I'm saying?
But
They
it
wasn't.
was rough for you last week.
It
though.
was
That's
rough.
why.
And I came
Yeah.
to your
Redeem
defense.
yourself.
I gotta
came to your
redeem
defense.
myself.
It's okay.
Okay, because I'm
You'll be
telling.
all right.
You're right.
I got your back.
I know. I don't. it is what it is.
we
Okay, so
understand.
let's get into the discussion, right? First question is, and we can start with
I got a
whichever
question,
lady.
too.
Okay, well,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
We'll start with you this week.
Yeah, go
Okay,
ahead.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
You know, as a plus size woman, do men think that plus size women are easy?
Yes,
Really? Why?
because you're plus size.
Really? That's how you feel?
Yeah,
What
like
you think?
I have a question.
I'm a motherfucker. Yeah. But,
Well, I can't.
No, you
hold
being
on.
honest. That's how you feel.
But don't,
Honestly,
don't
I'ma
get
just-
it twisted though. Don't get it twisted. Like, don't be okay with your plus size. Remember, I told you, beauty is in the eye of the beholders. So be okay with that. Some men like big women.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So don't,
Yeah, they
don't
definitely
get,
do,
don't
and that's
get
what
it,
I was
don't,
gonna
don't
say.
get it past the truth of the matter is attraction, ugly, tall, small, fat, skinny. You see what I'm saying? Don't get past that.
But
that's-
Butter.
Huh?
Why is it that men think that women of a bigger size or a plus size are more easy? That's what I need to understand
That's the
from you.
question.
I can't say
Because-
that because at the end of the day, for me, they all easy. So I wouldn't. I'm the
That
can't
was
necessarily-
not the
think that's
question,
true.
sir.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Oh, women
no.
are
I'm
easy?
saying
That wasn't the question, sir.
I
Okay.
understand that, but what I'm saying is this: I can't give you my standpoint and say, well, a skinnier girl is more harder to get than a heavier set girl because I can get them all.
But you
would
just
have to
answered
ask
her
a
question,
man-
you said
but,
yeah.
Right, but you would have to ask a man who has issues with getting smaller
That's
women.
not true.
Well, how?
Because what if she not attracted to you? You just say you can get them all.
Well,
Although she
no,
may
I'm
be
saying
bigger.
all demographics. Can't no one man get every fucking female. That's not realistic. I'm saying that I'm able to get a smaller woman that's in shape or fine, a so-called 10, or I can get a 2. Either one. It's not hard either way for me.
We
So
didn't,
I
that's not
couldn't
what we
say-
asked,
That's
though,
not what-
Maul.
that's
No,
not
I'm
my
saying
We asked,
if-
okay, what?
He's saying, she said, why do they feel like they're easier
Okay.
to get?
You
Because they're
said
less
that they
attractive.
do feel like they're easy. You said yeah, right?
No, I'm saying that
I
it's-
think
You just
But-
said
he
I'm just
said
saying
yeah.
yeah.
it's gonna be
It's-
based off of. Hold on, it's gonna be based off of each individual man. So that's the same as saying, why is it the least attractive men have the hardest time?
No.
That's in yes, it is in translation
No,
because
listen, hear
you're
me out.
answering different than he's answering.
Well,
so there is no
he
general answer for this question.
No, listen. It comes down to they doing that because bigger women are less attractive to the norm.
So that's
norm.
why
I
they're
don't believe that
easier.
because I got a lot of homies that like big girls.
To the norm.
So,
we
like-
talk. I'm
So
not
now,
talking.
what's the
that's
norm?
An individual.
So now we got to figure out what's the norm.
Well,
Are you norm?
Listen,
Is he norm?
listen,
What's the norm?
The norm is bigger women.
No. What's the norm in men?
I'm telling you.
Okay.
The norm in men
Okay.
are bigger women are less attractive than smaller women.
Okay,
And
so
why
let
is
me
that?
let me rephrase that. What's norm? Tall men, short men, dark skinned men, light skinned men.
I would think the
in
norm
shape.
is.
No,
Fashion.
No, I would think
we
the
got to
norm-
figure out
no,
what's
no,
the norm.
listen,
Because she
average.
made a specific
No,
type of woman.
no,
So now
look.
we got to figure out what's the specific on the
listen,
norm.
norm would be
it
the
just,
average
person. What's beautiful
So what's the
and what's
average
not.
man?
Don't
Okay.
don't play yourself.
Okay.
I'm not gonna play myself because
No,
I feel
no.
like this nigga. I can get a 2 or I can get
No,
a 100.
no.
Which way
no,
you wanna
hear me
go?
out. I'm not. When the way I'm talking right now, I'm not individually speaking to anybody. I'm just talking what people, the honesty, the truth of the matter
Right,
is.
but again, remember-
like if you get a video vixen,
Is
and
that the
then you
normal
get-
woman?
huh?
Is that the average woman? A video vixen?
That's beauty.
No.
It
I
just
asked,
levels
is
to
that
you.
the average woman?
So the average-
I ain't asked you. I'm asking him. I'm asking you because you use the word the norm, and I'm just trying to narrow down what to you is the normal man, because I'm gonna have a different opinion on what a normal man is to me. She's gonna have a different opinion. She's gonna have a different opinion, and she's gonna have one. Just like you and Jamal have a different opinion on a plus size woman. There is, don't be looking confused.
No, Kim, 'cause I don't want you to play yourself.
I'm not playing myself. I'm answering for everybody. I'm trying to figure out at what
Look.
point are you going to answer the question.
No, I'm
Wait.
answering the question. I'm being as
Okay.
honest as I can be.
I
Like,
understand.
Wait,
Answer
Kimmy.
the
Wait,
question
wait,
different.
Kimmy. Wait, Kimmy,
Like,
because
if
you
you-
know it take him a while. Go ahead.
Press the process button.
no,
It's not there.
Listen.
Come on.
You know I ain't lying.
Okay.
Like, that's the truth. That is the truth, and that's the matter is, ain't nobody trying to walk down the street with no.
But that's not
You can't
true.
say nobody.
can't
You're
say
speaking
that.
for yourself.
That's not true. You're only speaking,
You're speaking
for
for
yourself.
yourself.
That is why I asked
What do
you
you-
to
I'm
tell
asking
me
you.
what is the
Okay.
norm.
If y'all think that
Most
y'all-
men wouldn't.
So-
Let's just
I
be
don't
honest.
think so.
Most men would not prefer a plus size woman.
But
although there are men that deal with plus size women.
They love
so what
them.
he's saying is the norm is this: the average female is around 5'3" or 5'4", 130 something pounds. That's the average female size. The average male is about 5'8", 5'9", 160, 170 pounds. So if you are under that to society, you're below average. If you're higher than it, you're above average.
So now that we're not talking about anybody,
When it
else-
comes to
hold on.
when it comes
I
to
can take
men,
that. No, I
if
can
you
take that.
above average when it comes to a woman, that means you're below average. You see what I'm saying?
Listen.
So listen,
Okay.
now that we've gotten that out the way, because then and that's the case, ain't shit normal around here because y'all taller than 5'9", and none of us are 130
Always-
something pounds.
right,
So
because-
we're not even an average panel at this
No,
point.
Kim, always
No, you're
remember
not.
that beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
I said that first.
Right. So
What the fuck?
No. This is what I'm saying though. Even though I'm saying beauty is in the eye of the beholder, I'm still gonna tell you the truth so you don't get played.
But
Why
do
I'm
you
like
think
them.
that
That don't
the
apply
Right.
to
So,
me.
See,
so
you're-
basically, he's speaking from a man that would prefer a smaller woman over a plus
So
size
just
woman.
say you
But
would get your
if I had a
smaller woman
homie
and
that
not
was
plus
sitting there
size
that
women.
liked plus size
Hey.
women,
Don't
they would be
put-
saying the
don't-
opposite.
Don't put me in that
Let's not
category
forget, I've
because
been on
I
both
like
ends
big
of the
women too.
stick.
Right,
You know what
right,
I'm
for
saying?
sure.
I'm just telling y'all.
nigga is a nigga.
The norm.
Big girls can cook and they
if
got
you
good
got-
head.
Hey, let me tell you something. I don't care what size you are. All these niggas like is coochie.
Well, look
They
at it
like
like this
All
though.
shapes and forms.
I don't think
So,
women
baby,
have
be
any
you.
business looking at beauty.
Excuse me?
I don't think women have any business looking at beauty.
But you
What
just
you
told
mean?
us
Oh,
what
man?
beauty.
Yeah.
We like
I-
nice looking men.
we
as
like
well.
nice-
I'm
Right.
just saying.
Because just
but
like
that's
the
not how you
it's
supposed to
physical
pick your-
attraction, just like when I
No.
saw
Oh,
nice
hold on.
looking man,
I'm
physical
gonna
attraction
eat you
too.
up for that
No,
one.
I'm just saying.
Wait,
I'm
that's
gonna
not
eat
how
you up.
Wait
Now,
a
so
minute.
then if you feel
Oh
like
my
we
God.
shouldn't look at
You
no,
shouldn't pick your
no,
man
wait,
like
I'm gonna
that.
get him
Okay.
real good.
You're going to end up in a bad place. I'm telling y'all.
Butter.
You should not pick your men like that.
Y'all should
I'm
pick
gonna
men
tell.
like
Hold
that.
on,
No,
I got a
but
good
that's
one.
That's the
If
natural.
we
That's like
didn't
how God
pick our
made us.
men, Butter, hold on. If we didn't pick our men,
Right, like a pinch anything.
if we didn't pick our men based on beauty, this nigga wouldn't have no clientele like he do. Y'all run to him every fucking week, and I seen it, so that y'all can look good, and you ain't looking good for each other. You ain't get that fresh lining for this nigga to look at.
I'm talking about y'all. Though.
No, you just said,
I said y'all.
we should not look at the beauty in men. You don't think
Y'all
you
ain't looking
beautifying
good for each
yourself?
other.
Don't go get a lining for a whole month. Don't go get your hair cut.
As a man,
don't go
as
to the gym.
As a man, you supposed to carry yourself like when I
So
get my
as a
hair cut.
woman, we're supposed
And
to
when I
carry
put my
ourselves when we
clothes
look
on.
for good and good.
I'm not looking at my. I'm just carrying myself a certain way.
Butter,
I'm
you digging a
clean.
hole. You digging a
You know what
hole,
I'm saying?
butter.
So you
But
feel like
I'm-
you're well put together because
Yeah.
that's what you want to do.
Right. This like I'm just carrying
So,
myself.
butter,
So
what
you
is
don't
it that
think
we're supposed to
men
look at when we look at men? If we can't look at the beauty,
You definitely should be looking at his spirit, his character.
if you
So when he walking down
We
the
leave that
he
up
got
to his
some
mama.
good character. He got a good
did he
spirit.
bring
We don't let your mama look at your
butter.
spirit and character.
I'm not gonna walk up to no man and say, "Damn, bro, can I see your spirit before I choose you?"
Exactly.
It's all about how he treats you.
Hey,
right?
ladies, you better start checking spirits first.
I'm looking at
It's
him.
not out of, it's not
Fuck that.
about how
Most
he
women
treats
don't
you.
know how to pick a man
Okay,
anyway.
y'all.
How about
I
that?
see. Listen,
Let's
I'm
start
getting to that
there.
point.
Look, I'm
Let's start there.
Y'all don't care
Got
about
it
how
back
he
in.
treats
Put
you
that
more than
Not gonna
anything.
walk up to
We
a
do
man and
care,
say,
but it's the eye of attraction. as
You
well.
ain't gonna walk up to no man no
It's
way.
the eye of attraction
Hey.
as well.
I'm not gonna walk
Hey,
up to you and
hey.
say, "Oh, let me look into your
But if
Hey,
I'm not
brother,
attracted to
boys,
you, then I'm
Okay,
not-
hold on. Let's get some order. Hold on.
now we
Slow it
talking about
down.
each other.
Let's get some order in
We done
here.
lost it.
Let's get some order.
Comment made us lose
Listen.
it.
Okay, so let's start with this because I still ain't got my first question off. We didn't started.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
'Cause This is a rough one.
Okay,
right
so
here.
first question: how much should a man spend on the first date?
Why you always talking about how much a man should spend?
Because he likes spending money.
He do.
Because
I
that's what
personally
we
don't
do.
He do.
See,
Jamal likes
I'm
spending money.
just asking a question.
He do. Okay. So how much should a guy spend on
I'm
the first
asking
date?
from a woman's perspective
Did you
because
ask? That's what you said, right?
yeah, I'm saying so. Like, what do you feel like is your ideal date?
So,
Does he have to go overboard, or does it have to be average, or you just go
She
with
wants
the
to
flow?
respond first.
I do want to respond
Yeah.
because I have a newfound opinion about dating and what's okay to spend and what's okay not to spend. At first, yeah, if you didn't spend enough money on me, I wasn't talking to you.
That wasn't it, huh?
Right? It wasn't it for me because I'm used to what I'm used to. But the older I got, the more I grew. So I feel like if I'm interested in you and I'm going on a date with you, I want to get to know you. I want to communicate. I don't need you to spend this and this amount of money because the best date I ever had was a coffee date
Baby, I know what you're talking about.
because we connected off coffee. So, and he didn't spend much. It was coffee and brunch. So at the end of the day, I found out more about that person and he found out more about me, and we were able to see if we were a good connection for each other. Because just because you spend so much money on a person, it doesn't necessarily mean that you truly like that person, or you can see yourself moving forward with that person, or you feel like there's going to be a continuance of a connection with that person. That if that's what you value, then why are you dating? Because now you're just dating casually. You're not dating for intentional. That's how I see it.
I like that.
Okay, see, that
What,
goes
so
back to what I
what do
was
you, what do
saying.
you
We're not
think?
going back.
No, it don't.
Let's hear what Sabrina got to say. What do you think? Let's hear it.
That ain't what you, no, it's not.
That's what I said.
Okay. Come on, Sabrina. Come on. Come on.
I lost my train of thought just happened.
Come on, let's hear
She was
it.
talking,
Let's hear
I
this
forgot.
bullshit. Let me pour me a shot, cause it's
so
back.
bad.
You good, butter?
Butter's good.
But it's definitely
Go
good.
ahead,
Definitely
because I
good.
lost my train of
It's
thought.
good right now.
Okay.
I was with her. I lost my train of thought. I was like, yeah.
Come on,
girl,
let's get
come
this
on,
out the way,
girl.
Butter.
Go ahead.
How much do you think? Or is this just from women's perspective?
Yeah, I want to hear what y'all think.
No, okay, so.
Sabrina,
so
you don't have a response.
She said she
you
needs-
can't think.
I'm gonna come back to me.
Okay.
Too busy looking at beauty. I
Okay,
really-
for me, it doesn't matter what amount of money we're spending on the first date. We can first date at your house and you can cook. It don't matter. I'm so past that. We're in our 40s now. It shouldn't matter. My purpose in dating is trying to get to know the person that I'm dating. So I'm not gonna put a value on where we're going and how much money you're spending, because I don't want to get to the restaurant and be like, oh, babe, this is $200. We definitely should be here. This is what I want. Like No, it shouldn't matter.
You know why you think that way though? You know why you think that way? Because you smarter now. You know a person could sit there and they could been out there on that block all day and made $500 and spend all of that. But by Monday, they ain't got $1. So you looking more at like what do a person have going on? You know, to get the true essence of a person. You know, you got to see what he got going on. So spending money, when you older, you just understand that. So spending money on a date don't mean nothing. Just like beautiful women don't mean nothing when you get older.
Okay, let Sabrina answer.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I think men are too focused on the dollar amount that you spending on a date. Just like she said, once you get older, that's not even important anymore. It's just enjoying that person's company. So if I'm with you and we're enjoying each other's company, you know, ain't nobody sitting on their phone and texting and we talking to each other and we getting to know each other. That's more important than you going to spend $300-400 on a steak. You know what I'm saying? We could be walking in the park and having a conversation. That's more enjoyable to me than having a $300 steak. I can buy myself a $300 steak. So it's the attraction and getting to know each other and seeing where your mind at.
I'm not buying no $300 steak.
Didn't nobody ask you to buy
I'm
no
just saying, that's just crazy. That's just stupid.
Some people, you know,
Older people
is
is not
lists.
fit to go buy $300 steaks and they can't afford it.
Listen.
What do you think? Let's hear what
Right,
Kim has to
because
say.
I haven't officially joined the 40 Club yet. So from my era, I kind of like both still. I'm not super comfortable yet going to somebody's house for a first date because I always think like, why am I coming to your house? And I'm pretty much a private person, so 9 times out of 10, I ain't told nobody I was going to your house, and I might not return. That's how I think. That's just me. So I'm more of a adventurous type of person. So first dates for me are like game rooms. I like that type of stuff. This year, one of the best dates I had, we actually went to the park. We did yoga, and we had a picnic. I brought the food. I made some of it. I bought some of it. I did that. And depending on the guy, I might ask you out on a date and pay for it because I don't want you to feel like I owe you nothing at the end of it. Not saying that you will say I do, but some guys feel that way based on the dollar amount that they spend. So I control the narrative if I say this one's on me. And plus, it makes y'all a little tingly inside when somebody asks and take you on a date and pay for it.
Let me be clear. And I don't want to be, you know,
Please
a bad
tell me
person.
how I'm playing myself better.
But when you are older women, okay?
Let's define older because I'm sure people are
I'm
asking,
just
what
an
is
older
older?
person, like you
What's
know.
older? Starting on the
3
minimum.
humans done came out you, or I mean,
But
you're an
humans
older
come out of
woman.
young folks.
I'm just saying, like I'm giving y'all a. Okay.
You better get a little bit older. This man said when humans
saying,
come out
don't listen.
Don't humans come out
look,
you?
Just hear me out. Don't think.
What is it that you consider older is what Kimmy asked.
That's all I'm
I'm telling you, like.
It better not because 3 humans and came up out of me. Like,
Okay, you has been.
Uh-oh.
I mean, everybody ran that train. Jesus Christ, do I got to say it?
Y'all do not beat him up in the street. We need him, okay? If
I'm
you see
just
him,
saying,
do not beat him up. We
Don't
need him.
expect lobster and steak and you an older person. Like it's just not
older person?
It's not gonna happen.
what age limit does that fall into? You better give me something.
He said, this motherfucker said, don't be expecting lobster and shrimp if you're older.
Older people don't even.
Hey, brother, are my days coming to an end?
Just saying.
Are my days
I'm
coming to an end
just
for
telling
lobster
y'all
and
so you
shrimp?
don't get your feelings
You have
hurt.
still not given me
I'm
a
just-
number.
Me. I don't like anybody over 35.
Oh, so you like your man over
Oh,
there.
it's over for y'all. It's over. Everybody on the panel dead. It's over. We're in the 40 club. It's over with.
If you
Baby.
are over there, you definitely
You don't get no steak, lobster.
No, and I'm not saying that because you know how old you is. You'll get steak and lobster.
I'm 43.
Okay, then it's like but you know what I call you? Exception to the rule.
Oh,
Oh,
Exception to the rule.
an exception to the
And
rule.
why is that?
Why is that?
Because I know a lot of 43-year-olds, they don't look like her.
So it's safe to
So
say
it's
again,
safe
we go
to
back to the
physical.
physical.
Well,
You done
Yes.
stepped into some more shit.
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. If you like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, older women don't typically look like her.
But what if
Older women intimately ain't the same.
But what if they're stable?
I mean,
You know y'all don't stay the same too, right?
I know we don't.
Okay.
I ain't taking.
I'm
I'm giving it to us too.
Just
It's
wanna
the same
make that
way,
clear.
but we don't have to. But we're men.
I want to
That's okay.
ask us. So what is
Y'all ain't
stable? What
always
does that mean?
attractive.
No,
Hold
That
on.
gummy
you
stuff
supposed-
ain't
remember,
cute.
the way listen, the way I think is the way we looking at y'all
I don't care.
and the way y'all looking at us is absolutely different.
You
and
don't
it's
know that.
okay.
Hey,
No,
let me tell you
it's-
something.
what?
Let me help you out real quick. Because I ain't going to let you downplay us like that because we are some vultures. We don't say what we really
Cougars.
want to. No, we vultures. We don't say how we really feel all the time. Because if we did, half of y'all be crying on a regular basis. We trying to be feminine around here, okay?
Okay, I
That's
get
that
it,
bullshit.
and it's okay.
that
It's
bullshit.
okay. All I'm saying that if I walk across a woman and it's like that, I know that's not the norm.
It's not.
Listen, I'm just keeping it real
that's
with
your
you.
preference.
Like,
But you
I'm
know what
not,
is
I don't,
normal, y'all?
No, I'm just
This
saying.
is, no. For my
like,
ladies,
I'm somebody that
for my
physically
ladies
takes care
out
of
there,
myself. I take
what
it
has-
seriously
but you know
on
what,
a high
Butter?
level.
Let me tell
and
you
I'm
something.
not, and when I'm in there doing what I do,
But you prefer
No.
a woman who does
45.
the same, and that's okay. That's
What has
understandable.
become
But why does
norm-
it come to? Why is there an age limit?
because
I'm
of
gonna
the
get better.
human body.
Excuse me.
It don't get. It's not the same. 'Cause
So
you had
let-
humans
let-
come out
let's
of you,
clarify some
and
things.
it's harder to turn you on. And I know a lot of older women. They don't get it like they used to because they
So,
looking at different
okay.
things and
Butter.
life has
That
beat
goes-
them
wait,
hold on,
down.
Portia.
and
I
that's
got
just
this.
the
I'm
truth.
Most for men as
Hey,
well.
hey, Butter, guess what? You know what has
like for me, I'm not the same.
Butter.
But I'm okay with that.
Butter. You know what has become
I
normal
think women
though
be okay.
for men of your stature, your nature, your age group? Black shit on our sheets have become normal. Not being able to stay up long has become normal once y'all start getting it. And don't let you have high blood pressure.
Hold on,
You
I'm
got-
motherfucking-
don't
no,
know.
hell no.
Because
I'm
now
motherfucking
you wanna go there and talk about normal. Y'all shit don't work the same, but let's not act like it do. There is an exception though to some. Just like there's an exception to her being
But
looking
we're
as fine as
men.
she is. It don't matter.
It do matter.
It
Y'all
does.
supposed to be
Why
looking
do
at
you?
us
So
like
you
y'all
think?
look at
Do you
y'all.
honestly sit there and think that there is not a caliber of women out here that do not have to settle and you look good for on a regular basis? You ain't in the gym looking good for this nigga.
No,
You
no,
not wearing that tight shirt
No.
for this nigga
Why you
or
keep
them
saying
niggas out
this
there.
nigga? Why you keep
because you
putting
the
me
only
in
one
this?
right here.
What the
But
fuck?
you doing all of that
Hold
because
on.
you two
All I'm saying-
yourself,
So-
hold on, want to stay physically attractive. Y'all are not naturally attractive all the time.
But we're boys.
Please. Men
don't
are
supposed to
not
be.
naturally
But we're
attractive
men.
all the
And
What
time.
is
Men, we
naturally
don't supposed
attractive?
to.
What does
That's
that
so-
mean?
It's not a natural
What's
state.
a
just
naturally
saying.
attractive
So
man?
like how we
body.
like
built
the
that body.
men that are strong and built, y'all go to the gym
You
and
built
keep that
that
shit
body.
up. You built that body. Y'all
Exactly.
weren't born with it. At all.
No.
You go get that lining and your spray because you don't want to accept the fact that you two are getting older. So when them
no,
gray
but-
hairs
but,
start popping
but-
you go to cover that shit fast.
Hold on.
Listen.
Yeah, because we old at that time, but y'all wear wigs at 19.
That's fine.
So now what?
That's what we do.
Y'all put on makeup at 19.
We like looking older.
17.
But that's because we like
Eyelashes
looking older
up to
when
here,
we're
the
younger.
motherfucker look like this
Kim,
right
The
here.
fact still remains
Hold on.
the same as that. Y'all two make sure you look good
Kim,
for
you know why?
women.
Okay,
the older
Listen, hold
you
on,
get.
Kim. You know why
Hold
we
on,
do that though?
let's
I
hold
don't
on.
care
Let's
why
not
you
get
do it.
away from the question about how much a date is. So
you
y'all,
right, you
so
right.
y'all basically
Y'all-
agreed that y'all
I'm
women
not
are
gonna-
saying that it's okay no matter what it costs. You just want to have a good time.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
You're saying that if you get to a certain age, no matter how it go, you ain't worth a 5-star restaurant.
Right. We virgins.
Is that what you're saying?
He's
That's
saying
birds
it's
and
based
fries.
on looks because I was the exception.
Okay,
even
so
though
it's-
I'm 43.
And I agree with that. Well, I mean, yeah, I agree with that. Because at the end of the day, don't nobody want to be out in public with a booger wolf. Let's just keep it 100.
And
you gonna
y'all
put them
booger
under the
wolf
table?
before
Listen,
y'all
what do you
get
mean?
cute.
Y'all not
Because
y'all,
they're not beautiful
y'all not
or
listening
they're
to
not.
You just argue
They
with
may not
him
be
about
beautiful
being
to
beautiful
you,
as a
but they might
man.
be
So
beautiful to the
you,
next person.
you
the
said
next
what?
man. They may
Y'all,
not be
hear-
beautiful to
hear-
you, but
hear
they
me-
can be beautiful to the
Hold on,
next man.
I agree. It's somebody out here for everybody.
Hear me out though, y'all.
Just not for me.
Y'all see that's what I be trying to. That's what I like to talk about.
don't know
Don't get
Boy, yeah.
past the norm. We as men look at beauty.
We
Like-
as women look at beauty
Y'all shouldn't.
and body and
Y'all-
crouch.
no,
I'm
no.
looking
Okay,
at everything.
I'm- okay, let
And
me-
watch and earrings.
Hold on,
chains,
hold on.
rings,
Let
Oh,
me-
y'all watching all that shit, huh?
I'm looking at
and
everything.
waves or
Yeah.
naps.
Oh, y'all call me handsome. Okay. Hold on. Let me get.
This nigga
like me.
funny as hell, man.
Like me. I do these things not because of beauty. I do them because I can afford to.
Get your ass out of here. What's the next question?
on,
Whether
man.
you
People
can-
in jail look
It's
better.
you looking
Hey,
good,
they
brother.
niggas in
No,
jail.
when I'm
You
talking-
body way better than
No,
yours.
what I'm saying is, if
Okay.
I couldn't
I was just
afford
about to
this
say
shit,
that. I was
I
just
wouldn't
about
have it
to
on.
say
But you know there are
Hey,
niggas
next
in jail
question.
that
We
body
moving
way
along. We moving along, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, I got a question.
Moving along. We moving along.
I have a question.
My next question. Okay.
You the one bring it up.
I get that. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do, right? Next question is, what is the thin line between a man being arrogant and a man being confident?
Look at yourself.
Woo! I'm sharp as a bitch, ain't I? No, what I'm saying is this. No, because at the end of the day, when when we watch that pop the balloon shit and all this was going on in the internet, we hear, women say, I want a man that's confident, that know what he want, know where he going, all this kind of shit, right? But then when you meet a man, as myself, that know where he going, know what he want, that's on what you need
Let
him to
me
be,
guess, then
you
you
say,
like
oh, he think he too much. He's
call you
conceited. He's this. How? I'm just showing you, baby, what I'm worth. I'm not being conceited.
Arrogance and confidence is two different things.
But what's the thin line? How
Arrogance
can you
is
be?
Arrogance
line?
is negative. Confidence is positive.
But I'm saying, how can you be confident without crossing that line to seeming arrogant?
You know who say stuff like that, man?
Wait. Let her speak.
No,
She
that's
was
fine.
speaking.
No, he can go ahead.
No, go ahead. 'cause
No, I'm
we,
okay.
We made a pact with this.
I'm-
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Well, I like I stated, arrogance and confidence are two different things. Arrogance is a negative, to me, trait. Confidence is a positive trait. So if you're confident about who you are and what you want and what you're looking forward to, and you have standards and morals, right? A person that's arrogant don't care. They just feel they can get any and everything they want, but in a negative light. They don't care how they demise a person. They don't care how they treat a person. That's arrogance. It's a difference. So, but sometimes men can come off arrogant versus confident.
In what way,
because
though?
you degrade a woman. So if you degrade a woman in an arrogant way, of course you're going to be labeled as arrogant.
For example,
because
what?
Degrading. So you say you watch them dating shows, right? The Pop
Yeah.
the Balloon, right?
Yeah.
So there are men on there who think they're highly valuable, as the word is going around now, and then
The high value.
high value men, okay? And that to me seems as if they're more arrogant than confident, right? And then when a woman popped that balloon, he has so many negative points and values about that woman because she didn't want him. That's more of arrogance than confidence. Instead of just being in reality and being acceptive of her not wanting him just based off what he conveyed in his communication or just his appearance. That's how I feel.
So
about
don't
it.
women do that all the time?
No.
How is it okay for a woman
No.
to say how she don't need a man?
No.
Niggas
I'm not
can't do
gonna
shit.
say
I
I
pay
need a
my
man.
own bills and all, and
I
now
need a
I'm not
man.
accepting it. Y'all can do all this and it's accepted as being a strong black
No.
bad bitch.
No,
But
that's
when
not-
a man do it, it's
That's
considered
not
to be-
relatable.
How?
That's not relatable.
Y'all
at
can
all.
you can
Because you
shout
asked us.
because you can
not.
shout y'all can shout
That's
y'all
not relatable.
accolades
No,
all day
no.
long
We just-
and the world will accept that.
That's not relatable.
How?
Although you shout out your accolades does not necessarily mean a woman does not want or need a man.
How many
So at
times
the
you
end-
heard a man say he don't need a woman?
A lot.
Oh, damn lie.
Last
Yeah.
All y'all on the
You
last
is.
show.
And I watched the last show. though.
last
You
show.
all did say, and I'm
They did.
glad this conversation
No,
was
I ain't
brought up.
never said that.
No, he just
Brother
like
didn't
You
say
may
it.
have not said it, but I believe somebody
Brother didn't
said
say it.
that they didn't need a
I
woman.
know
It was
my-
Tim.
Because you
Said
can
it.
pay your own bills,
That
you can
is
do
not
this, and you
true.
can do that.
That was Tim.
First of all, we were both here. We were both created to need each other. So at the end of the day, a man need a woman, and a woman need a man.
Absolutely.
I need my man.
Right. So here's the thing. When a man speaks about okay, to put context to what Tim was talking about last week when he said he don't need a woman. Basically, what he was saying is he already provides the basic needs that a man should come with, right? Plus the fact that he knows how to do some of the things that a woman can bring to the table, as far as cooking and cleaning, that type of shit, right? So it's not necessarily saying that he don't need a woman, because we all need them, because we all have sexual desires. So a man would not necessarily ever say, I don't need a woman, and say it with integrity and conviction the way women say they don't need a man.
Without
When a man makes money, he makes money to provide for his family. As soon as a woman gets a better position, she shout about how much she don't need niggas. Think about this.
But you're going off into a whole different subject.
We did.
My
we just
thing
crossed
is,
it.
yeah,
So
you're
are
going
we
on
done
to a
with the
different topic,
last-
because at the end of the day, when
The
you
last question.
I got a question.
You the one skipped over.
Me and you
jumped-
gonna get into it. Go
Well,
ahead.
We into it already
No,
because
it's
you
cool.
jumped the line. She is correct though. We're off the question that you initially asked.
my
Don't look at me like
although
that.
you
You
may
got line
not-
up and you
Go
did
ahead.
it.
Although
Okay, go
you
ahead.
may not need a woman for financial stability, although you may not need a woman for maintenance within your home, you still need a woman. You need a woman to nurture you. You need a woman to actually mother you. You need a woman to care for you.
Mother you?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Most men need mothering.
Most of y'all need daddy in it. Fuck do you mean?
Okay, I have a question.
I'm not saying mothering as
Amazing.
to pacify you or treat you like an infant, but you need a woman who's caring, compassionate.
That's the nurturing part of
Compassionate. That's the nurture. That's the mother in you.
I agree with you.
So I'm not
So-
saying I'm trying to be your mother and dictate or tell you what to do.
Most older
I'm
women
just
are.
telling you, no.
Oh Lord.
No.
Try to
Okay.
be your mama.
Listen.
They
Here
just
we go.
no.
Listen,
Okay,
Close
okay.
the door.
So-
Turn the heat on.
Hey, excuse me.
It's off topic.
You trying to
Let me-
take that somewhere?
He
though.
trying-
I
yeah,
already
he's crazy.
did. That's fine.
So answer me this. Let's talk about, because I think somebody said this last, submission.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every woman is submissive.
Let's hear from the men on what is submission to you, and at what point do you like that woman to submit to you?
I want a woman to submit to me ASAP as soon as we meet, and I don't mean like
Please clarify what submission
because
is
it's
from your
different. It's
point.
different levels, right?
Okay.
Okay. A lady, a woman that carries herself like a lady, right, will be automatically submissive.
Okay.
Meaning she'll be off the back nurturing, caring. She'll be soft spoken, right? She's not rah-rah-ish. She's always in her lady form, right? So I feel like showing your submission from a woman will be just, just encouragement, just loving and speaking, womanly like. You come into a man's life, you always supposed to be soft. Men, like if you come off manly like, that's unattractive.
Okay.
Because a lot of women like to, I notice, and that's coming from our urban area where, in the hood, so to speak, women think it's cool to act like they down. Like they know how to handle street business. Like, yeah, I had a nigga that had this, and I used to hold that, and I used to do this. Like, that shit is unattractive, So as a woman, I feel like you should always act innocent and always act like you don't know nothing.
You just said act.
Act, yeah.
Act.
That's what men like. We like to know that you don't know shit. That's attractive. Acting like you know too much
I've been
is
told that.
unattractive because
I've been told
it's
that.
like even if you haven't learned this from multiple men, in our mind, we like, how many niggas you done fucked that you know all this shit? Especially acting like, yeah, I can do this and I can do that and my last nigga did. We don't want to hear that shit.
But why does it necessarily mean that how many men that she done fucked? Why couldn't it be the men that she's been raised by, or she's been, like for me, instance, I've been raised by plenty of men in my life, and it's not because, and they've taught me how to articulate and act upon a man. And what you're saying, that the act word comes up all the time, because I've been labeled as totally independent, too independent, shall I say, too independent. And so you want to make yourself feel not so independent for a man, to make him feel like he's needed and wanted and worthy of something. Although you may know it, you can feel oblivious to what he's trying to teach you and guide you. So I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, why do men feel like they want you? If I'm of age, as this guy says over here, and I've been there, then why isn't it okay for me to voice my knowledge and voice my opinion and say that I've been there, done that?
Because men don't like experienced women. We like to feel like we're always teaching you something because we're natural leaders. Now, not saying that you can't give your input, but too much input can hinder you. Because it's like, say if I'm pursuing a woman and I say, yeah, I'm gonna take you out, right? And we get to the place, we pull up, the valet man know her, the security at the door know her, the owner of the club know her, the DJ know her. That's a turnoff. Automatically, now these could be just your peoples.
Exactly.
Right? But in our mind, we're saying to ourselves, this bitch fucking somebody in there, or have, or did, or used to. How many, right?
So that's what
This is
communication
we
kick
say.
in at.
No, it does. The communication, even if it is communication, our mind is already made up. You know too many niggas. I don't trust you.
Don't assume.
Right. Where it's a double standard.
It is.
It may not be right to how you feel, but I'm just telling you how men think. Now, if you reverse that role, this is the difference between men and women. If you reverse that role, we pull up to the club, the valet man, Ma, what's up, bro? I got you, bro. I'm gonna park your shit right here. I get to the door, security. Ma, you ain't gotta wait. Y'all come on in. We get past the pay, we don't even gotta pay. I walk through, hey, Ma, you with me? That makes you feel like you with an important nigga. That makes you feel good to be with a nigga that can bypass all the regular shit. We don't think like that.
Right.
It's just the opposite.
And so you don't feel like you're with an important woman.
No. Fuck
You feel
no.
like you with a ran through woman.
Yep, exactly.
And
you
that's
know too
where,
many niggas.
that's the disconnect.
No, that's just the way men think. And here's the thing.
Except for the broke ones.
What do you mean?
Bro, a lot of them bum type guys, they like for the women to be well known and have a certain. They like to
Standard,
brag on
right.
her alcohol.
That's a beta nigga.
Whatever. I'm just
An
saying.
alpha man not finna sit there and
Well,
damn, my
we
bitch
didn't
hugging every
specify
nigga in
what
this
kind of
motherfucker.
man.
What the
I
fuck?
just said there are men out there that actually do like that.
But depending
Yeah,
on
beta
her,
niggas.
depending on her upbringing and whom she been around and who she know, then you cannot determine her body count off of that.
The situation doesn't have to be a bad situation. I'm telling
But
you
you're
how
making it
men
bad. You're
think.
making it in a negative light.
I'm telling you how men think, okay? Just like we have to accept the way women think, y'all have to accept the way men think.
There's no exception. There's an agree to disagree. But we
Well,
don't have to accept it.
We understand how women are, and
You
we
don't
play by the
understand.
rules. The
You
difference
you
is
don't
women
understand.
don't play by the rules.
Men
Y'all
don't
want
understand.
men to think like women. That's what a disconnect is.
Sometimes.
Men don't understand.
No, y'all
women.
want us to think like women. That's why
I
y'all want a
said
man that's
sometimes.
emotionally intelligent. Ain't no
And you
man
should
never
be.
been.
You should be.
Ain't no man never been emotionally intelligent.
How
We
come
ain't
not?
built to talk.
Some
How
are.
come?
We not built to talk.
Some are.
If you look at studies show men use about 750 words a day. Women use 5,000.
So-
Which means y'all talk more than us. We don't talk that much.
Okay, well, listen
We're-
and
we
try
didn't
to-
ask to be like this. This is the way God made us. We have never been taught. Y'all don't even like talkative ass niggas.
You was made by
If you
Satan.
just met a man that just talking all the goddamn time, you wouldn't even like him.
I'm with you when you're right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Men are not built to talk.
I'm with you when you're right.
We're not talk. You know how men show our love? We show our love by protecting and providing. Baby, I came home, the fucking bills paid. That's how you know I love you.
But
the bills paid, your car note paid, we got groceries in the goddamn refrigerator. That's how we show our love.
Security is more than financial.
To y'all, just once again, y'all don't understand how men move.
See,
Men, we feel if we provide a safe space for you, that's how we show our love.
But what you think is safe may not think the woman may not think
That's
it's
the
safe.
disconnect. You want us to think like y'all.
I see this all the time.
It's not about thinking like a woman or thinking like a man. It merely boils down to communication, and that's what's wrong with dating now. Because people don't know men don't know how to communicate.
We do know how to communicate.
You know.
We do. We just don't want to talk about stupid shit.
It's not about stupid shit.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna have to disagree on that because I've met some really great men.
Intelligent.
They can communicate.
I bet they was light skinned.
Well, no, they not. They can communicate.
Them light
very
skinned
well.
niggas know how to talk, boy. Them niggas be on the phone
it
for
doesn't
3
matter
hours.
that, but there are some men. So are you saying you don't know how to communicate?
No, I do, but I can't talk for a long time.
But that's fine. I'm not talking about on how much.
Can you communicate without being
hold on.
aggravated?
I'm
or
talking about
aggressive
just
without-
being.
but understanding.
I'm just talking about being able to communicate. Now, I'm gonna say this based off my experience. Me and you could be talking to the same guy, but know two different people.
Exactly.
So that's where sometimes again you might feel like you could be talking about an ex and say he this, he that, he don't know but I can meet him and be like, I don't know who you talking about.
It's the
I get all that.
comfortability and the compatibility.
No, it's not.
It's
about what you show that man.
No.
A man will treat you based upon how you present yourself.
It's
so
it's
who?
And I'm gonna say this because
compatibility.
I'm gonna say this again because I told y'all last time. Me, it seems like everybody I deal with, I get niggas. They get to talking.
No,
I
you
told
get
y'all
niggas.
because
this.
they're comfortable.
They're comfortable.
with you.
So again,
Some niggas just be stressed out and need somebody to talk to.
and I'm
Honestly.
okay with
Niggas
them
ain't got daddies,
relying
bro.
on me. I'm okay with that because baby, I done been
Right.
told some stuff. I didn't
Exactly.
and I know it's hard for guys to really convey their feelings.
And you're there for a reason.
And I am. I mean, I'm telling you, I got niggas that have said out their mouth, man, I'm depressed.
Yeah, she the listener.
I'm-
Out of
I'm-
all his
I'm
hoes,
listening.
she the listener.
I'm
But
the
although the listener, you probably
I'm the
able
listener.
to convey some real stuff to them.
Yeah,
to help them.
so like they were saying earlier, everybody has some type of quality. Just like we wish we can build a man, it's instead of them saying they wish they can build a woman, they actually just keep one of each that they like.
They train you.
That's
why
not
a lot of
training. You come with
elder
that.
men
You're
date
not being
younger
trained
women.
because you already come with that. That's why you're one of the women.
No.
Because you possess that skill.
She's absolutely
I
right.
understand
but watch
what you're
she gonna say.
saying,
She
because
said that's why older men date younger
Older
women.
men,
Wrong.
older men date younger women so they can train them to the woman they want them to be.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
We talked about that.
That's I
talked
agree
about that.
100%.
We talked
And
about
that's
that.
the way it should be.
But when you're dating a woman of your caliber in your age group, you feel like she's already set in her ways and you can't change her.
She is.
Right.
Right?
Once she get a certain age, she's scarred.
No, I don't think that.
It's over with.
I
All
don't
them
think
niggas
that.
she done been with that showed her all this fuck nigga shit. They been cheated on. They been lied to. They done had a shorty or two. They done met all these fuck niggas. So now I'm meeting her and everything I do I gotta pay for because of 8 niggas ago. All 8 niggas done did some shit I'm showing
What
you.
about the shit that we got to deal with when we're dealing with
There you
y'all
go.
ran through asses?
Which we ain't ran through.
Y'all
A
ran
man
through.
can't be ran
A
through.
man can be ran.
No, we run through.
No, y'all can
Yes,
can
we
be
run
ran
through.
Didn't we just have
Y'all
a
ran
conversation?
through.
Y'all
man
could
can
be
be
ran
ran
through
through.
too.
A lie. How can you run through a man?
Because
We're not getting
What did we
penetrated.
say?
Y'all are.
It don't matter. You still damage goods.
No,
though.
we are not
You
damaged
done been
goods.
passing woman to woman to
Wait,
woman.
Toya,
I
No,
don't care if you was in
no,
a relationship for
absolutely.
6
If the
years.
woman-
Each
Absolutely
woman, you
not.
done been from woman to woman to woman, and your digging line is definitely ran through.
A lie.
Because you done
Okay.
penetrated all of these
No.
women.
You a lie.
Can
I'm not a lie.
Work
Hold
like
on,
a charm.
hold on.
Stop lying.
You a motherfucker.
You lying right now.
I'm a motherfucker.
Swear to God.
Work,
Hold on.
swear to
Right
God.
now,
Work
you
like a
lying.
charm.
Hold on.
Lying. You
Can
All
I
you
can I
gotta do
say
is look at
something?
Nigga, you ran
Ain't no
through.
fight.
Please,
I don't know what the fuck you talking
So
about.
you
Can-
ran through
can
and
I-
that
can
dick
I-
ran through
can-
too. Let's
can
just
the
lay
doctor
on
say
the
something?
line.
She just
Stop
want to
it.
go viral.
Can the
That's what
doctor?
it is.
Can the doctor
She
say
trying to
something?
go.
It is what it
Hey,
is, nigga.
she trying to go
I am
viral.
tired of men putting this subject on women, saying that women are ran through because they have
Y'all
4
are.
baby daddies. Y'all have 6 baby mamas.
Oh,
Y'all
thank
ran
you.
through, nigga.
How can a man be ran through?
Because the same way a woman
We-
can be ran
no.
through. Your dick is nasty.
Can the
I'm
doctor
gonna
say
use
something?
Emotionally scarred.
I'm gonna use this analogy
Thank
till
you.
I
Can
die.
the doctor say
Faucet and a hose.
No, I agree
If
with
I'm
that.
pouring
Can
water,
the
which one
doctor
gonna get
say-
rusted first?
The one
The
that
hole is going in.
ain't gonna
The hole get rusted first.
But that one
The one that's
stabbing
receiving the water gets ran through first.
Can I say something?
Y'all acting like them
I
balls
agree
don't
with her.
drop down.
You said what?
Them balls drop down real low.
That means they get more babies. That's all. When they get lower, it make more room for more babies.
The dick is ran
That mean
through.
it's
I don't
ran
care
through.
what
You a lie.
It's
Come on,
ran
bro.
I ain't gonna
through.
let y'all do that.
You
Can
gonna
I-
let
can
us
I-
do
Can
that
I-
'cause it's
can
done
I-
already.
See, that's the bullshit.
Butter want to get his.
Can
He
I-
want to
can
get
I-
his
can I-
eyes.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
What you got to say, man? Because this some bullshit.
I
You
told-
think a man could be ran through?
No,
Definitely.
man, can't be ran through.
You
Like,
definitely
listen,
ran through it. You look like it.
no, listen to me. Listen to me.
Because
See,
some women think just like me.
hold on. Hear
But
me
it's
out.
fucked
Hear me
up,
out. Hear me out, though, y'all. That's the problem, right there. See how y'all looking at us like a man could be ran through. We're different species. That's the problem with women. Y'all acting like men. Y'all looking at us through a male scope. Y'all are not men. Y'all women. So no, a man can't be ran through.
Yes,
That is absolutely
Yes, your
nonsense.
nasty ass can be.
Didn't-
No.
In the Bible, we supposed to be fruitful and
No,
multiply.
listen.
We get billions
Look.
of sperm cells. Y'all
Look.
can get pregnant
Y'all-
once every 9
Y'all
months.
have-
What does that mean?
Y'all,
Equals to my
look.
next question.
y'all have to
Y'all
stop
out there
thinking.
dropping all
Y'all
over
have
the
to stop thinking like men.
We're not. Only reason why I
Y'all
said that
definitely
is
are.
because I'm tired of men putting that on women. I hear it all the time. Oh, I don't want her because she ran through. Why she ran through? Because she got 6 baby daddies. What makes her ran through? Because that one didn't work
Why
for
her
her.
relationship
Maybe
didn't
she
work
moved
out?
on to
No,
another
I'm gonna let it go
relationship.
ahead.
You had
Because-
6 humans come out of you by
Yeah.
6 different men. That's why you ran
But
through.
you
You
dig
can't
that's
have
just
humans
one
come
man.
out of me.
You done dig down 6 different baby mamas.
But I
Because
ain't
that's
had
the
one.
way it
You
always
nasty.
been.
You're
Since
nasty.
the beginning of time,
No,
all
you're
powerful men
nasty.
had
And
multiple women.
you ran
Since the
through.
beginning of time.
I don't care. You
It's
ran through.
always been a thing for
No,
women
you're
to
not gonna have
preserve
me to think
their
differently.
purity.
You
A
ran
woman is
See,
supposed
that's
to
your
be
problem.
pure.
Excuse
You
me,
don't
can I
want
play
me-
devil advocate really quick about that? Okay.
Go ahead.
Because y'all know I always have a different perspective on that. To go back and forth with what y'all are all saying, I feel like this as a woman, we do have to do our due diligence in protecting our own self. So it's actually up to us how many babies we have. That's the first thing. That's my opinion. Because you can't make me have a baby I don't want. And I'm not having a baby just to fuck up your life. That's me. That's me.
Some do.
Right. Some
Mama's
do.
babies, daddy's
That's me, right? And then for men and women together, and I don't care how many relationships came out of it, so many times just fucking irresponsibly and just having babies is crazy. And for some men, I'm gonna say this when it comes to, if you could say, how was a man ran through after having 6, 5, 4, how many kids? You still haven't had all them kids about one person. I don't care if you had a 5-year, 10-year, 7-year relationship with that one person, you still end up having to move around. And between that time, you ain't stay celibate. You were still poking your thing and whatever was allowing you. But then again, it goes back to us. We allow the men with the 10 baby mamas and the 6 kids and all that to screw us. We
Well,
do allow
sometimes you
it.
don't know that.
Well, that becomes shame on us that you don't get to know that man before you start opening up your legs to him.
Well, Kim, look at it like this, though.
I done already looked at it.
Because ain't no other way.
That's that bullshit because they don't understand the difference in value of a man
Right.
and a woman.
You see-
You feel what I'm saying?
see-
I
y'all,
get it.
y'all value is in y'all beauty and the way you preserve your body.
No.
A man is value is on how he protects and provides.
Wait
So
a
you
minute. I'm
can't
sorry,
say-
brother. I'm gonna let you say, and I'm gonna say something else. One more thing. When it comes to, and this is just again learning, observing that high value men that we all proclaim we want, especially talking about if he can provide. and protect and all of the other good stuff, it does come with a price. You don't typically be the only one. That's why a lot of those rich other people, they make it, and they make it to the end because that's why they want to flip to them, because what they are taught at an early age. Let him do that. But we're gonna win in the end. That's why a lot of the times you hear guys say, I'm gonna go get me a white woman because they don't talk back. No, it's just that they were taught at an early age to be smart about how they move and what they talk about, what they choose to present to you.
Yep.
And again, that's why I say last time, y'all don't be cutting us no grace. You know what I'm saying? Because don't forget, some of y'all got sisters that y'all mama probably didn't raise, and they probably just like us or even worse.
Yeah, it's not that we not cutting y'all grace, Joe. It's just true. Like let me give you an example.
Please.
The experience. Okay. When a child is conceived, when a child is brought, see how you said, oh man, he got 6 baby.
Right.
Oh, thank you. He got 6 baby mamas. And you got 6 baby daddies. But it's a whole different experience going on. Them kids ain't with him.
I said
them
that.
babies with you.
Right, and that's
it's a
my
whole
fault.
different spirit. So you have to stop looking at things the same. Because at the end of the day, you are though.
But how? When I was the one who just said that it's our fault if we lay down and have 6 different baby daddies. I said that. That's taking accountability. That's not me trying to compare the two. The only difference I said when it comes to
it's always exception to the rule. Want to cook?
Right. The exception to the rule is what you're saying is that y'all are guys.
No, what I'm saying is what I'm saying the exception to the rule is that you got it, that you accept the responsibility for that.
Okay,
because that is not the norm for women. You don't accept responsibility for
You're
it.
Right, and it comes with some people
shame.
have to get that, but you got some women out here that I'm gonna just say end up having these kids because they haven't learned to love themselves. So they keep finding themselves in these situationships where they're hoping. Remember when I talked about us being delusional sometimes? Mm-hmm. They think that, some women really think that if they have that baby, it's going to make things better for them. Exactly. It's going to not only change you, but it's going to change my life and put me where I've always wanted to be.
But see, Kim, that's why things like this are so important. We got to talk about this. But what I'm noticing, a lot of people, they don't know right from wrong. What is the right thing to do? Because I hear you women cheer bullshit on all day. And you know what that does? It makes it continue to go on.
Give me an example of the
Tell
bullshit.
the truth.
Give me an example of
like
bullshit.
How all 3 of these women said men could get ran through.
That's not no bullshit.
So you feel like that's bullshit?
That's stupid.
That's not stupid.
Stupid is a mean word.
That's not stupid.
Super.
It's not.
Extra.
It's not.
Ultra.
It's not. Accountability. Except
accountability.
Except the fact that you men do run through women, so you're ran through as well.
No, we do the running through.
It don't matter.
We're not ran through.
No, I'm not even finna do this.
What's more valuable, the pole or the hole?
Let me give you like men. What's most important to us? This is what I would tell. Hold on. This is what I would tell my son. This is what I would tell men coming up in my life.
Go ahead.
I'm not gonna tell them.
Okay, I'm gonna let him finish, and we're gonna get the last question.
Right. I'm not gonna when I'm talking to my kids, my son, something like that. I'm gonna tell him not, oh man, don't get ran through and have 6 baby mamas. I'm gonna tell him be able to take care of your kids, man. You see what I'm saying? It's a different standard for us than it is for you guys.
You should want to tell your son to be more
So
protective.
a ran through man is a man that can't even take care of his
there's nothing wrong with a man having 40 kids if he can take care of them.
No.
If he can take care of them, it ain't nothing wrong with
the doctor talking right now. Come on,
y'all provide for a village.
What the comments say?
That's what a man supposed to do.
And I understand that because I've been taught that. But if you can't take care of them, then no.
If you can't take care of them, no.
And sow your royal oats as if there's
you got men have to be
if
able
you
to take care
can
of
financially provide, not even just financially, if you can financially provide and actually be a father to your child, then that's okay to do so.
Which one?
But
you
if you
want,
cannot be both,
baby mama?
I'm sorry?
Which one you want, a provider or a baby mama?
Right, because
we can't pay all the fucking bills
but you can
and
do
be a
both.
housewife.
Because you don't have no son growing up.
Okay, let's wrap this one up because I want to get something in. You go ahead with your
question. Okay.
I have one
before
because
we
I'm
can get
tired
this
of the same questions going on.
do this
yeah,
all
we got
day.
but we got room for 2 more questions.
Well, Go ahead. Go ahead. I'll let you do
should
yours.
know.
Yeah,
I want you to go ahead.
No, because I just got a scenario that I was going to bring up, but go ahead. I'm going to let you
I was
do
gonna say, I wish. Remember we talking about this earlier. I wish stop. Y'all need to stop assuming when y'all seeing people together and seeing people on pictures together that they are fucking. People can be genuinely cool because people always think I've been fucking with this nigga and never have.
But they
Or
normally
Never
are.
have. But you know what I learned?
Relationship.
That was based off of his hoe ass ways. That is why people always try to
Wait a
put me
minute.
with you.
Hold
Because
on.
you're out here being a whore.
But they
Stop
normally
being a
are.
whore.
Stop being a whore.
That's just my friend.
Man,
Okay?
I don't know what the fuck. How is they going to incriminate me on national television? God damn.
I'm just saying because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of y'all.
Can
I
I
am
ask
so
two
sick of y'all.
questions? Since I'm new and I need 2 questions in here.
Go
Sabrina got
ahead.
a
Go
question,
ahead.
too.
We gonna end it with her. I ain't gonna. I'm gonna save mine for next week.
two
Okay,
Go
well,
ahead.
let Sabrina get her question, and we're going to end it with you, with your two
Okay.
questions. Go ahead,
Why
Sabrina.
is it that when women note their accolades, that it's wrong for her to note their accolades, but when men go, oh, I bring this to the, I could do this, I could do that, I could do this, I could do that, then they're right. But when a woman says the exact same thing, then she's in the wrong.
Okay,
Because it's
because
the
Wait,
exact
wait,
same
okay.
Let me
thing.
finish my thought. Now, say if we're in the same situation, we're on equal levels, and I pay all the bills in my household, you pay all the bills in your household. We're both single, and we meet each other, and you go, oh, what do you do? What do you do? You know, I bring this to the table. I don't even know a woman for this because I pay my own bills. I do this, I do that, I do that. The bring it to the table thing. But when the woman says the exact same thing to you, which is true, because only way she's going to sustain her household is she works every day and she does her things. So when you all do that and she says that, then why is it wrong for her to say what she has? But in the same token, it's like if she says that, then you be like, oh no, well, I need a woman that's nurturing. I need this. You're saying everything wrong. Like she can't sustain her household. Why is that wrong for her to say that to you if that's what she's doing? And that's
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
I want to answer this for y'all real quick
Okay.
so we can hurry up and get this through. And y'all don't beat me up for this because I feel like I understand this right now. The whole thing goes back to they like when we play Delulu. If we seem like we don't need them, then that gives them no value. They like to be needed.
No,
true.
that's not true.
That is what y'all said last week.
Absolutely not.
Not
That's
true.
what y'all said
Here's
last week.
the-
That
okay,
goes
so
a
this is-
woman
see what I'm saying?
thinking
This is
like a
where
man.
this is where it starts, right? First of all,
Make
you
it
said
quick.
when a woman is equal to a man, right?
She didn't say that.
She said when you're on the same level. On the same level. Right.
No. She said when they're
Right,
naming when
right.
we're naming our accolades. She ain't say trying to
Right,
be equal to
accolades, right. So she's saying that when a woman names her accolades to a man, why is that wrong? Number one,
to us first.
okay. Number one, what we bring to the table is different from what you should bring to the table. That's number one. So you think because you're doing manly shit that's what I'm looking for.
It's not manly.
No.
It's
So
adult.
that goes
I
back
get
to when
that.
you
I
said
get
y'all
that.
like
But
for us to act like
no,
we
no,
don't
no,
know nothing.
no. It's not that. What it is
they be
when
trying
we
to
ask
say
y'all what
they're
you bring to the
delusional
table, we're looking for the opposite of what we bring to the table, which is nurturing, loving, loyalty, respect. But what you do is you lead off with the fact that I can do what you can do. Nigga, I pay my bills. Nigga, I
what
got
I
a car.
just said
Nigga, I
was
got a
correct.
dog.
Hold on.
Nigga, I got fish.
Hold on.
We don't give a shit.
Here's my take on that though. If you have to ask me that question, I don't think a man likes you if he asks you that question. And why I say that is he has no interest in investing any time in you or see any future with you if he asks you what you bring to the table. And I say that simply because if you meet somebody and y'all learn each other and y'all together, y'all learn each other, it shouldn't even be a question because it will always fall into place.
Okay.
So you shouldn't have to ask what you bring to the
So
table.
genuine
I
because
agree with that.
You invested your time in this person and y'all together. I know you, you know me. So we're gonna automatically fall into play.
I agree
Okay.
with that to a certain extent.
So, like
because
you
I
said,
already know because I know you.
Let me
Y'all prefer us
let the
not
doc
to throw that out.
hold on.
I mean,
y'all,
that's.
got-
I think that question is just for the sake of social media because realistically speaking, if you was pursuing somebody, you wouldn't technically say, "Well, what do you bring to the table?" That don't seem like a logical question.
Let me give you an answer for that. Let the doctor talk to you. Okay.
Not
Look,
the
right.
doctor.
Yeah, the doctor. We love doctor.
Come on,
Don't forget.
rename
Okay.
yourself.
Now,
Yeah, he did
check
that
it out,
right
right?
there.
Okay.
Yeah,
You,
she did.
you hear how you said the same playing field? I got my own. He got his own, and why he feel this way when I talk. Okay, let me give you an example. We start dating.
Okay.
I started liking you. We started liking each other. I got my house. You got your house. Who finna give up the house?
Nobody.
Nobody at that point.
So
Not
y'all
as a
supposed to have
marriage.
2 houses to
Not
live
as a
in?
marriage.
We not married yet. Why
I'm
somebody giving up anything?
Listen, I'm talking when we get that far. what's going to happen? You got your house, and because I done seen people get into it about
Can
this.
I answer?
What? Yeah, what you going to do?
I'm gonna find a house
as a woman,
absolutely.
I'm going to give up my house and we're going to turn it into a rental property.
No,
Oh,
or we
That's
can
what I
find
prefer
something
to do.
together.
I'll move
That's
in
a
with
good
you.
choice.
we can find something else together.
Amazing.
See that?
I'm
No,
and see,
I mean,
what I'm
a
this is what I'm
leader, a
getting.
man that's a leader would say, "Move in with me if he has enough space
I was
for
about to say
y'all.
that. It's
If he has
space,
enough space,
it's space.
yeah, move in with him and rent your
What
shit
I'm
out."
trying to
It's a
get
space
you to,
issue.
Or
what I'm-
vice versa,
that-
whoever
he
got
gave
the best
an answer,
house.
Right. Okay. What I'm trying to get you to understand is that is the problem. See what we had to make a decision. See, that's the problem. That like how that way of thought, like get where I'm coming from. That way of thought, you got your own, I got my own. That could be a problem.
No, it can't.
I don't
Well,
think
there's
it
no
would be.
problem in that.
I
Where's
don't
the
think
pro-
it.
where
I
does
don't-
the- where does the
Because,
problem
you
lie?
know,
What if you?
Where
don't-
does the problem lie?
That's bullshit.
Let me
Because if
get-
you fucking her right, that ain't no problem.
Hold on,
She
no,
gonna
no,
go with
hear-
you.
hear me
Where
out.
does
She
the
moving
problem
where you
lie?
moving.
Hear me
If
out.
you
hear me
fucking
out,
her
hear me
right,
out.
she moving
Hear
with
me
you.
out. Let me just
No.
give you a scenario of what I seen happen. Okay, she got her own house. I got my own house. We liking on each other. We gelling. We ready to become one. But she don't want to give up her house.
But what if her house is
I
more
don't
space
wanna
than
give-
yours?
No, listen. And I don't, it ain't about that. I'm just giving you a scenario. She don't want to give up her house. And I don't want to give up my house.
Right.
That's why that's a
So
problem.
she has to be submissive.
I agree with
Hold
her.
on. No,
I agree with
fuck
you.
that.
No,
Because
no.
you supposed to be a leader to make her make the decision.
Hold on,
if she don't follow your
but what
lead, that ain't the one for you.
Hold on.
We
It's
can
just
both
that
rent
simple.
it. We can both
That's
rent
not-
both
yeah.
houses out and get a new.
Facts.
Listen to me though, Matt.
That's more
That's
than
not
yours.
what I'm trying to get across. What I'm trying to get across is she's trying to understand why it's like that. And it's like that for those scenarios.
So
for
remember,
those reasons.
okay, so remember
You
the
get what I'm
type of
coming
woman.
from?
But I
wait a
mean,
minute,
it-
wait a
you-
minute, come
but
on.
you can-
Remember the type of woman that Butter likes, right? And it's not to discredit he likes. So it's not saying, oh, he prefers
I'm
women
cool with
without
all
the
my
job.
baby mamas.
What Butter doesn't like
You ran
is
through.
the confrontation. He don't want to have to deal with the confrontation.
Relationships are
hold
gonna
on,
have
hold on.
confrontation.
When this is me just trying to translate the things that he be saying. He don't like the confrontation or the comparison from a woman to a man. To him, you should never put yourself on the same playing
Never,
field
yes, yeah.
as a man when you're trying to be treated as a woman.
No.
Yeah, but
You got
That's what
ultimately,
you're saying.
but
No,
ultimately,
that's
that
what
don't
it
mean
is.
that don't mean that she don't have a voice.
Right.
But what I'm
He
saying
likes
is
you
this:
to- he
if
likes
you
to date
if you
you.
are a true leader and a true
I
man,
think
she's
that-
gonna follow
I
your
think that
lead.
because that's what's
Exactly.
been pleasing
I agree
to
with
her.
that.
Right, that's what
You know,
you like.
it
That's
don't
all I'm
have
saying.
anything to do with
Then we have
anything
another-
else.
That's your
but that.
liking.
But all I'm
It
saying
ain't
is,
about
though,
she
that's
did.
your like.
You see what I'm saying?
Hold on, hey, let
one
her
of them type
let her
of
get her
men,
last
like,
question
I can
out,
take
and then
care
we're
of
gonna
it.
end it
Like-
out.
Okay, Portia.
So you feel more needed.
Wait,
Okay.
Portia, that's your
So,
last question
yep.
so we can close out.
I actually have two questions, but we can just mainly go with polygamy and
Baby came with paper. Questions.
I love it.
Yeah.
polygamy and what's the word? The other word. It's not polygamy. But what does no, not monogamy. Polyamorous. That's the word.
Okay.
Okay. So polygamy and polyamorous are two separate things.
Would
What's
you go ahead
what's the
and
difference?
Tell people the difference
I'm
really
going to
quick.
tell you the difference. Polygamy is one man or one woman who have multiple spouses. That means you're a man and you're married to multiple women, or you're a woman and you're married to multiple women, right?
Yeah.
Polyamorous is dating multiple people, but they all know about each other. They all are acceptance of each other, but you're dating them for different reasons. How do you feel about that?
Shit, I'm polyamorous.
Well, listen. The first thing
It's
I
only
want to
common
say,
polyamorous
any
if they know
man
about
that
If they know about each other,
Listen,
Oh,
but they
damn.
have to be
They-
polyamorous. Have to be in agreement.
I gotta say this before
Oh.
we go
That's
any
an
further.
agreement.
I gotta say this.
Okay.
Any man that is with a bunch of other men with one woman is gay.
No.
That's just
No,
the
I
most
wouldn't say
dumb-
he's gay, but he a sucker.
No, that's gay.
Because you don't
Like,
have
really?
to sexually.
No, it's not
you don't
gay.
have to
No,
sexually
it's
involve
not
one
gay.
woman.
It's a weak man, because any real man. Well, I wouldn't say it's a weak man. I would say it's a man that don't care about you.
But you don't have to
because if a
sexually be
man
involved
cares
with them.
about you, there's no way he would be okay with you sleeping with another man. I don't give a damn how it goes.
Let me
Well,
ask
I
this.
might be
So
looking
you've
at it
done
wrong.
your
I'm thinking
homework
more or
on
less
this?
I've definitely
bunch of
done
men
So
in the
wait a
house
minute,
with
brother.
one
Hold
woman.
on,
That's like-
hold on, because I want to get a little.
No, a bunch of
wait
men
a
in the
minute,
house
I
with
want to
one
get a
woman
little
is definitely
clarification
I've done
from
my
her.
homework. I'm going to explain to you.
Because I was going to ask. Well, I was going to ask about that so that they can get a little more clear understanding when
Clarification.
you are saying one woman dating multiple men. You're saying it's not just for a sexual pleasure. So
Exactly.
it doesn't necessarily mean.
Oh, so they're not all in the same
No.
house.
No,
Okay,
no,
that's what
we
I was
said
talking
they're not
about.
all
I'm
having
talking
sex.
about a bunch of
No.
men in the same house with one woman.
No.
It's
No.
gay.
That's why I asked her to
That
clarify.
sound like the average out west
That's
bitch.
different. But let me
Shit.
tell you though. So although
She
you
got a head nigga for everything, every little different thing. But yeah, I'm up with the polygamy shit. But
no,
Let us
polygamous is a man or a woman that's married to multiple people.
I marry all of them.
Okay, then that's what I'm talking
So,
about.
but you don't necessarily have to stay in the same home. You can have multiple homes, and you have set days, right?
With different men.
With different men or different women.
Because I'm
So
the
if
man
you-
a player, but you're not.
Right,
I wouldn't do that.
But it's women out here that does that. It's women out here that's who believe in polygamy and feel that they desire a different man for different reasons.
But you know
for
what I'm
different
gonna call
reasons.
them, right?
What?
A s'more.
Okay. So if she doesn't mind being labeled as a whore, then that's her, and then that's you,
Just
and then
saying,
your
that's
acceptance
just
of that.
not cool.
Okay.
if
Hey,
she
first
has
of
a
all,
whore.
hold on. Let's make this clear. 2 women and 1 man is a threesome. 2 men and 1 woman is a train. That's not the same thing, okay?
But my
Choo,
point
choo.
is,
Shut your mouth.
my point is,
Where's my ticket?
when it comes to reality in the definition of polygamy, whether it's a woman or a man, that's how it goes. So at the same time, like I just stated, if you're polygamist and you choose to have multiple wives, and then I'm a polygamist and I choose to have multiple men, that's my choice. Because I'm seeking multiple men for different reasons. You're seeking multiple women for different
There
reasons.
y'all go again trying to act like
I'm not trying to act like a man. I'm just saying.
No, I'm just saying.
We all
that's
are
what
in
that
okay,
is.
polygamy
It didn't come from
relationships.
women.
We just don't know it.
That came from me.
I understand that.
And
You
now
just don't know
women
it.
trying to
But
act like a
let me
man.
move forward with
You
So what you
want
can't deal with it
polyamorous.
because women are acting that way now?
Yes, I cannot deal with women acting like men.
I believe that men cannot accept that the way that women are acting now.
Some men can, because there are men in situations who are married to one woman and that woman has multiple husbands.
But that's
What,
not normal.
well,
Right,
what
it's
about
not
the,
normal.
what about the men that don't
That
care
ain't-
about
that
what you
ain't
do
normal.
when you
I
ain't
understand
around?
what you're saying.
How about that, man?
But
shame on that woman.
But polyamorous, when you have a polyamorous relationship, that's different. You're not married. That means you're not committed to that one person. But everybody knows about each other. Everybody knows about each other, and you might not be.
And this is polyamorous.
You might not have that relationship where it might not be sexual. Like
Man, that's
he
too
can
many-
be with me,
that's too
but
many
it's
dicks in a
sexual.
circle.
Or he
Fuck
can be
that
with
shit.
you,
Nope.
and it's emotional. And he can be with her.
Well, I mean,
Too
that's
many-
why I said we
Hey,
all
look.
in polyamorous
It's too many
relationships.
pool
We just don't
sticks
know
in the
it.
game, dog.
Y'all
Fuck
just need
that.
to start
Nope.
saying, "Hey, we're polyamorous at this point." Okay.
No, everybody's not polyamorous because everybody don't know about each other.
But
That's
it-
why I said they got to start saying that because they doing it. They just
And
don't
that's
tell
my
us.
thing.
Too
So my
many hot
question
dogs,
was,
no buns.
would you prefer, as a man, and who's not ready for commitment, who's not ready for commitment with one woman, would you prefer a polyamorous relationship or would you prefer a polygamous relationship?
Shit, I prefer whatever works.
I prefer you not to tell me. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
I mean,
I don't wanna know.
at the end of the day, I don't really think you can be honest with women. That just fuck up the whole shit. Because women wear their emotions.
I want you to be honest.
Yeah,
Just
but you
not-
can't handle
prefer
it.
honesty.
I get you want it, but you can't handle it.
Yes, you can.
You can't handle it.
Yes, you can handle it.
No.
I would say this. I'm being honest about it. Some women cannot handle honesty.
No, they
but
can't.
then you have a certain woman that
can.
prefers you to be honest.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's
And
gonna
I
fuck
say
up
this
everything.
Because
It's
I
not-
know
am
as
I
an
still
older
gonna get
woman,
some?
I prefer you to be honest with me. I can tell
all
that
out.
shit.
I-
No,
I'll be as honest as I can
because
be.
At the end of the day, I'm not Benjamin Button. I'm not getting younger every year. I'm getting older. So I prefer you not to waste my time
Exactly.
Yeah, but if I tell you I got other
Sabrina,
hoes,
you
you're
in
not
front
gonna
of your
treat me
mic.
right no more.
You don't
Before,
know that.
She have
hold
other
on.
hoes.
No,
You don't
bullshit
know
ain't
that.
about nothing. Before you know it's anybody else, you's hawking on that motherfucker. Soon as you find out it's somebody else, it's gonna get
But
boring.
here's what the
You ain't gonna do it
problem
the same.
is.
Women
Cause your
investigate though before
heart, you gonna be like, this
Here's
nigga letting another bitch do it. I ain't finna do it like I used to do it. Hell no, never tell the truth.
I agree.
Women are
Hell
Or
no.
you ain't gonna do it the same.
No, you're not gonna do it the same.
I don't even want to do it no more. That's it.
Right, exactly. You're
Not
not
doing
gonna
it
do
no
it no more.
Sometimes women may not do it no more, but they may not. But if they do go double back, they may not do it.
Now I'm gonna tell
They
you.
not gonna do it the
Same
same.
woman
you
Because
double
now their
back-
feelings hurt.
If I double back, for me, that's because I'm bored.
But
There
you
you
still
go.
ain't gonna do it the same. No, you still not gonna do it the same
It don't matter.
because your feelings you gonna be
Hey.
thinking in your mind, this other bitch doing it too.
It's something to do when it ain't nothing to do.
Hello?
I disagree.
That's
I
it.
disagree. If I double back, nigga, I'm finna show out.
No.
Stop playing. If I
No,
double
I ain't.
back,
Hey, what you doing
I'm
tonight?
showing out. I'm not showing out. Because if I'm a show out, that means I actually won.
If I show out, that's because I know this the last time.
Right.
It's the last
Or it's
time.
the last time.
It's the last time. I'm finna
I
go there. You
want
finna be
or I
crying.
actually, it was the last time.
You
and I
finna
agree.
cry.
If I double back, I'm finna show up and show the fuck out. If
So,
I double
yeah.
back, and
That's
it's
it.
because I want to.
She
double back.
sprinkled a little
And that's
glitter
it.
on what I
Right.
said. If
I
I
agree
double,
with that.
I'm
I agree
bored,
with
but I'm
that.
finna show out.
I agree with that.
You ain't getting it no more though.
I agree
Okay,
with that.
well,
Y'all-
we had a good
y'all
discussion
bitter.
today.
Bitter?
Hey,
We gotta take him outside. As soon as we cut,
hey, I appreciate
That's
y'all
another
for coming out.
topic.
This was another
Hey.
great show. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. If you want to be on the show, definitely hit up our DMs. We always like new faces in the place.
And
Yeah,
no
if
offense to the
anybody-
LGBT community either. I was not being I'm just keeping it real on here.
Man, stop
Yeah.
that. Hey, we don't
Attack.
discriminate on not the shot.
discriminate. Do
What
not
was that?
confuse butter in his mess with us. We
Wait,
will not
tell me
discriminate.
what
Also
was
sure.
say this. Also say
What
this.
was
If
the- what were
anybody
the
got
letters
any
again?
questions or topics that they want us to talk about, put them in the comments.
Put them in
Yeah.
the comments.
So okay, so we gonna close it out like this. I appreciate all y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all subscribe, comment. We need the comments. We appreciate the comments.
I'ma answer
Share the
them.
page. Make sure y'all tune in, man. Till next time, Not the Shop Podcast date night, and we out.
Bye.
You did.